Barbados Bay fishing facility recommissioned. Prime Minister meets with CIA. 98% of back pay paid to Tobago teachers, and IDA gives a perspective of Tobago's autonomy. Good evening, I am Kristen Salandi. This is your Tobago Updates television news for Tuesday, 30th of January 2024. Now to our top story. The Barbados Bay fishing facility at Studley Park was recommissioned today after being in a dilapidated state for some time. Officials who brought remarks at the ceremony emphasized unity among the fishing community and stressed the issue of maintenance of fishing facilities. Travicia Phillips has the details.
Assistant Secretary for the Division of Food Security, Nigel Tate, urged the local fisherfolk and facility users to prioritize the maintenance and cleanliness of the building.
I must appeal again to you, the fisherfolk, and other users of this facility to manage and upkeep this building, and most of all, to maintain a clean, peaceful, I will say peaceful, sociable, patriotic environment for the betterment of this district and for Tobago on the whole. So fishermen.
Secretary Natisha Charles Pantin gave a commitment to fisherfolk.
We, as a division, with the smallest allocation, one of the smallest allocations across the Tobago House of Assembly, we have inherited a lot of facilities that are in dire need of upgrading, and we will continue to work tirelessly as we have been doing as a unit, as a division, to ensure that we meet all the standards that exist.
She noted that stakeholders did not like the previous building.
Our team, led by our Assistant Secretary, Mr. Nigel Tate, and oftentimes I would attend as well, we would have done our work to ensure that we work together with stakeholders so that we all could exist here peacefully.
Charles Pantin addressed the perception of fishermen as quarrelsome, asserting that through her interactions with them during stakeholder meetings, she perceived them as passionate individuals expressing their concerns fervently.
It isn't easy to go out there and brace the storm to bring fish to Tobago. So you don't expect them to baby you when they get to Castara or you go to Palatave. They speak with aggression, and that shows passion. Yeah?
She emphasized the importance of embracing cultural values and adapting to change, urging Tobagonians to unite and strive for extraordinary achievements together. The recommissioning ceremony served as a reminder of the collective responsibility to preserve and enhance the communal spaces vital to the livelihoods and well-being of the local community. Travicia Phillips, Tobago Updates Television News.
During the recommissioning of the Barbados Bay fishing facility in Studley Park, the Deputy Chief Secretary, Dr. Faith B. Israel, focused on economic opportunities within the fishing community. She thanked the area representative Megan Morrison and the Division of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment and Sustainable Development for ensuring that the facilities do two main things.
As relates to my responsibility at the Division of Health, and that is provide a safe space for fisher folks to actually ply their trade and to sell fish and to sell seafood products in the safest way possible.
She underscored the recent upgrades at the facility, including the installation of industry-grade sinks, containers, and drains, now compliant with stringent industry standards.
Of opportunities economically. I know for a fact, because I have actually seen it myself, that fisher folk are actually some of the wealthiest people on this island.
She elaborated on the substantial homes and infrastructure funded through fishing, highlighting the boundless economic prospects within the industry. The Deputy Chief Secretary's remarks highlighted the importance of safety measures and the significant economic potential within the sector, promising a prosperous future for Tobago's fishing community. Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Dr. Rowley conducted high-level security meetings with U.S. military officials at the Pentagon and the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA. The engagements at the Pentagon involved discussions with key figures such as U.S. Deputy Undersecretary of Defense Melissa Dalton and Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for the Western Hemisphere Danielle Erickson. Topics covered included defense cooperation, border security, collaboration with the Delaware National Guard, cyber defense, cybersecurity, and regional maritime interdiction. Following these talks, the delegation traveled to the CIA's headquarters for a meeting with Director William Burns. Earlier, meetings with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Trade Representative Ambassador Catherine Tai addressed issues like violent crime and firearms trafficking in the Caribbean. Ish Galbaransingh, known as Ish, a prominent Trinidad and Tobago businessman, has passed away after a 4-year battle with cancer. His wife, Cheryl Galbaransingh, announced the news on social media, describing his valiant fight. Galbaransingh faced legal challenges, notably involving high-profile litigation related to the construction of the Piarco International Airport Terminal. Despite controversies and allegations of corruption, he remained a significant figure in the country's business and political landscape. Galbaransingh's contributions included developing Royal Castle and Grafton Beach Hotel in Tobago. Former Transport Minister Devant Maharaj acknowledged his impact on the local restaurant and tourism industries, expressing condolences and remembering Galbaransingh beyond his legal troubles. Up next, we have details on recent crime talks held in Tobago. Stay tuned.
It's your boy Harry from Authentic Builders General Hardware, located right here in Storby, Local Road, Tobago. That's correct, right here in Tobago. And we are offering you guys the best prices on all hardware material. And if you would like to get your free quotation done, all you have to do is WhatsApp us at 272-1990 and we will give you guys the best prices on all hardware material. That is a guarantee, as we are matching or beating any quotations.
Your destiny. The best way to predict it is to create it. Do you see yourself exploring exotic destinations or spending quality time with family? However you see yourself, create your own retirement destiny with Tata Life's Destiny Personal Savings Booster. Choose from one of 3 investment options with guaranteed minimum investment returns to secure a monthly retirement income for life, with the option to choose your retirement age. So what's your retirement destiny? Call 62-TATIL or visit tatil.co.tt to learn more today. Conditions apply. Tatil Life, a member of the Ansa Makal Group.
Thanks for staying with us. The Trinidad and Tobago Scrap Iron Dealers Association hosted an anti-crime talk yesterday at the Scarborough Esplanade. Some of the featured speakers were President of the Single Fathers Association of Trinidad and Tobago, Rundle Fields, Police Sergeant Ricardo Morris, and Pastor Clive Dotting, all expressing their thoughts on the crime situation. Ariana Scipio has the report.
Randall Fields spoke about how parenting affects crime. He highlighted the many issues children face by growing up in broken homes and emphasized that parenting needs to improve so that the youth do not resort to a life of crime.
When are we all going to realize that sometimes we have to critique within ourselves and the things we advocate for as well to see how we can get it better?
Sergeant Ricardo Morris underscored the youth's responsibility in making society a safe place, noting that it can only be done by formulating a life blueprint. He pointed out that between the ages of 14 to 30, the youth are vulnerable and living life aimlessly. Morris stressed the importance of working together to make an impact on crime.
People, the time is now. Crime respect no geographical boundary. It doesn't matter where you are. Crime will find you. So a person who is not affected by crime, they see it as none of their business. But it may not be your business today. But wait and see. Time will tell. Time will affect you.
Pastor Clive Dutton noted that the $100 million that the Prime Minister wants to invest in the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force is handling crime from a manual perspective. But he had a message for the government and the opposition concerning white-collar crimes.
I want to tell the government and the opposition and our leaders that when we talk about crime, let us also mention white-collar crime. And the rich men in the society who are parasitic, mafiatic, crocodilian vampires who are polluting the streams of our young people and having them in what I call the 21st century narco economy, the plantation economy reborn.
Dutton touched on children being raised in homes without God. However, he said no one church, religion, or profession can fight crime alone and that a collaborative approach is needed. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
The Division of Education, Research and Technology announced that the majority of teachers on the island have received their outstanding back pay. The division advised that 98% of teachers have received their back pay, which was previously promised to be disbursed in December of 2024. They said that the remaining 2% of the teachers will be contacted about details concerning their arrears so that payments can be provided to them. The division also urged retired teachers to contact them about details related to their payment, which would assist them in their distribution process. During a press conference held by the Innovative Democratic Alliance, political leader Dr. Denise Soyafat Angus spoke about this issue of autonomy. She provided suggestions on how Tobago autonomy bills should be done. Here is more.
Dr. Soyafat Angus suggested that the Tobago autonomy discussion should be taken to the legislature in a special sitting.
And the process be unanimously approved by the House, for creating a committee of the experts, which involves all political parties, a timeline for the process to occur, and a budget which caters for the convening of public meetings across the country.
She proposed a Tobago Convention on Constitutional Reform and legal fees to complete the legislative framework of Tobago's desires. She said that this document will then be taken to the Legislative House.
And after unanimous approval of the independents and parties has been achieved, we then submit the document to Trinidad. All parties must embrace that this document has to be approved by all to give Tobago any chance of having greater autonomy.
Dr. Soyafat Angus said that discussions must then be held with the parliamentarians of the upper and lower houses by all parties. She also highlighted that even the people have a role in calling upon their representatives to be clear on the desires and wants of the people of Tobago. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Today, the playing positions for the upcoming medium band finals set to unfold at the parade grounds of the Dwight York Stadium were disclosed. Among the 10 distinguished bands securing enough points to advance to the finals, 3 hail from Tobago. NGC Steel Explosion clinched the #1 spot, poised to lead the pack with their stellar performance. Following closely, Cats and Jammers claimed the esteemed position of #3, while Dixieland Steel Orchestra secured a notable position at #8. The anticipation mounts as supporters eagerly await the medium band finals, promising an evening of rhythm and melody at the Dwight York Stadium's parade grounds. After the break, we'll share details about a local sporting academy that's incorporating children into its events.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes for breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti served with chokers, buljoil and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look up below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show. Do more, live more.
At JK Tech, we bring technology to your doorstep. From cutting-edge laptops to reliable printers, we've got it all. Nationwide delivery and a new website for easy online ordering. JK Tech is your one-stop shop for your electronics and computer needs. Carrying top brands such as Acer, Samsung, HP, and much more. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at JKTechTT or visit jktechtt.com. Quality tech is just a click away. JK Tech. Evaluate your shopping experience, your tech, your way. Call or WhatsApp 383-2651. Shop smart, shop JK Tech.
Welcome back to the Tobago Updates Television News. The Graham Sporting Academy is now concentrating on offering its services to elementary and preschool to enhance the children's physical aptitude and abilities while bringing delight to both players and spectators. Reporter Tanika has the details from the sports and the fun day.
On January 6, 2018, Kima Graham Timothy founded Graham Sporting Academy. Timothy said they are now focusing on organizing and carrying out sporting events for people of all ages.
Today's event is all about the children and schools, should I say to be precise, in the community and around the community, right? We up and about the Graham Sporting Academy, up and about approximately 6 years now, but usually we do indoor sports.
Timothy noted an annual Christmas sporting event and gift distribution are held at the Hope Pan tent per the Academy's corporate social responsibility to give back to the community.
I love children. You see, more or less, as Minister said earlier on, you'll see more academy doing like football and catering for the targeting the more bigger and elder folks. I wish to start with the youths, as you may see, in and around the community.
Minister of Sports and Community Development, Shamfuka Joe, noted sports teaches students how to deal with competition, overcome obstacles and bounce back from failures while encouraging communication and leadership abilities.
I find this project unique because much of the focus is always on adults. And most of the focus has been on football and cricket, and we really want to see the youngsters participate in track and field and even develop their motor skills. For the most part, we wait until primary and secondary school to try to get children involved in sport in a serious way, and it starts from early. It starts from now, 3-4 years old.
She said that academics and athletics both involve discipline, dedication, and time management skills. These abilities enable students to work well in groups, communicate ideas, and take lead on projects, all of which are critical in academic environments.
Through the ministry, we are helping community groups to revitalize sport in the community. So whether it's a community group or you're working with a school, you're working with a police youth club, it's all about getting these kids moving and building that love and appreciation for sport.
Kocho stated sports and academics go hand in hand. Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
Studley Park Enterprises Limited, SPEL, owes $4.8 million in royalties to the government of Trinidad and Tobago. This was revealed by the chairman of the board, Ashworth Jack, who stated that the company underwent an audit in 2023 while awaiting the granting of an export license. The royalties owed date back to 2018, and reporter Candice Jackson has more on this story.
When SPEL requested an export license from the Ministry of Trade and Industry, they were informed that an audit must be conducted to determine if they had any outstanding royalties that needed to be paid. The audit was completed and the chairman of the board, Ashworth Jack, received the findings in December 2023.
When we received the bill for the audit, it's $4,804,176.89. That is what they're saying that we need to pay in royalties from 2018. But we're not getting a license. How are you going to make that money in order to pay?
They were also informed that they owed almost $3 million in a performance and rehabilitation fee. However, Jack is questioning why that fee needs to be paid to the central government when the THA Act determines that all taxes should be paid in Tobago.
So even if this comes up, this is money that we should pay in Tobago. But it's the THA's quarry and the THA rehabilitation. It's the THA have to do it. So you tell the THA, put up a rehabilitation bond to pay to rehabilitate what they already have responsibility to rehabilitate.
So Jack has further submitted correspondence to the relevant government agencies to seek further clarification on the payment of the fees, after which the payments will be issued. In the meantime, he said SPEL continues to be denied opportunities to invest and generate revenue as long as they remain without an export license.
Because if we have a license to export material, or we had an agreement that we can export this material, it means that we could use that contract to be able to borrow the money that we need to buy the plant.
Jack stated that he continues to reach out to the Ministry of Trade and Industry.
There have been promises, and I hope that the promises are fulfilled. But when things go too long, I don't call them promises anymore. I call them a threat. They threatened to give us a license, but nothing have happened.
Jack also explained that the board is attempting to set up SPAL on 4 pillars: revenue generated from the use of the Barbados jetty, the concrete batching plant, hot mix, and the crushing plant. Candace Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
The political leader of the Innovative Democratic Alliance, Dr. Denise Soyafan-Angus, shared her opinion on Tobago's Carnival at IDA press conference. She chastised the current THA administration for deciding to move adult mass to October 3 weeks before the National Carnival. She suggested that the Tobago band leaders collaborate with those from Trinidad if they so desire for the October Carnival, a more she thinks should be legislated. Soyafan-Angus also said that competition is essential to generate excellence as it relates to the parade of the bands.
So moving senior bands to Carnival in October must take the form of a competition. This leaves February to be focused on kiddies and teen Carnival competitions.
She also suggested a showcase for the Tobago October Carnival during the cruise ship season in the early part of the year, which would encourage tourists to participate in the October Carnival. The weather report when we return.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Everyone, it's your boy Harry here from Authentic Car Clinic, located right here in Tobago at Tobago Local Road. You can WhatsApp us or call us at 366-4173.
Staying with us. Looking now at the weather forecast for tonight and tomorrow. Tonight's weather is anticipated to be generally clear, warm and hazy with a slight chance of 1 or 2 brisk passing showers. Temperatures are expected to drop to 26 degrees Celsius. Looking ahead to tomorrow, a predominantly hot and hazy day is forecasted, accompanied by a low 20% chance of isolated showers. A significant concentration of Saharan dust is currently present in the atmosphere. Individuals with sensitivities are advised to take necessary precautions. Daytime temperatures are projected to climb to 32 degrees Celsius, with a heat index of 35 degrees. Seas will be moderate, with waves reaching up to 1.8 meters in open waters and remaining below 1 meter in sheltered areas. Sunrise is expected at 6:26 a.m. and sunset will occur at 6:05 p.m. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Let's recap the headlines before we go. Barbados Bay fishing facility recommissioned. Prime Minister meets with CIA. 98% of back pay paid to Tobago teachers, and IDA gives a perspective of Tobago's autonomy. I'm Kristen Salani. Thank you so much for joining us and wishing you a good night.